Hi Nadine, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming to the More Into Me show. I'm really excited about this.
I am as well. Thank you so much for having me.
You're absolutely welcome. I've got some really cool questions for you, so let's crack on. Talk to me about your brand, Loella. So you're a makeup brush brand, and there are multiple different brands out there on the market today. Absolutely. How do you stand out amongst the noise?
Sure. So when I designed Loella, the concept behind it is really, when I look into the makeup brush current industry, on the one hand you have sort of the very high-end brushes that are very good, very expensive.
Indeed, yes they are.
Mostly animal hair, and their design tends to be quite conservative because they're sort of targeted at a professional market. Mm-hmm. Then on the other hand, on sort of the wave of the unicorn and mermaid trend in the beauty industry, you get makeup brushes that came out that were very sort of design-led and not necessarily focused on quality. So Loella is really all about bringing, brushes to market that are really good quality, that are good enough for makeup artists to use as well, and at the same time they're made accessible to a wider market by giving them a very lovely design without compromising on quality, and very generous pricing as well.
They're very, very affordable, and that's what I really do like about the brand. They look great, they feel great, but they're very affordable.
Exactly, and on top of that, we're also vegan and cruelty free because we believe, there really shouldn't be any brushes in the market anymore that have animal hair in the first place.
Absolutely not. And that brings me on to my next question, Dean. Talk to me more about the vegan animal cruelty aspect of your brand. From a consumer's point of view, how do we know if it's actually genuine? Many brands out there are claiming to be vegan or cruelty-free. How can we verify that?
Sure. So I think with consumers, it's a lot about self-educating. Yeah. So, there's so much out there on the internet that you can research. And if you would just do a little bit of research before actually making a purchasing decision, I think that would get you a very long way. Just as an example, we are often on fairs where consumers come up to us and ask us, how are our brushes even vegan? What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So they're not aware that there are a lot of animal hair brushes out there. And, besides the animal cruelty point, which obviously we are completely against, there are so many other benefits of having synthetic brushes. They are much easier to clean because they don't have natural cuticles, so they don't retain the bacteria and the moist and the product.
That's so interesting. See, I never really thought about that. So yeah, that's great.
Exactly. And on top of that, they're hypoallergenic. So a lot of people, think they break out from their makeup, but it might actually be that you're allergic to your animal hair brushes.
Oh wow!
So, and all of this you can find on the internet.
You are dropping some gems on us today. I had no idea that.
So to me, it's all about just educate yourself. When a brand doesn't claim they're vegan, animal and cruelty free, you can pretty much assume that they're not.
Okay, fantastic, excellent. Thank you so much for giving us a breakdown on that, Nadine.
Sure.
So that leads me on to my next question. With regards to Loella, I did a bit of research and I found out that it means princess warrior. Am I right?
Famous warrior.
Famous warrior, that's right. And I absolutely fell in love with the concept of famous warrior, and it sort of empowered me. I thought it meant I can go out there and literally do anything I wanted.
Sure.
How did you really want that to transpire to your consumers?
Yeah, so I'm glad that you picked that up because, I always wanted to set up a business that is more than just its products. So yes, we sell makeup brushes, but the concept behind Loella is all about empowering girls and women to stand out from a crowd and to be true to their own colors in beauty and in life. And so that's why we chose the colors in our design, because it is all about standing out. That's why we chose Loella, Famous Warrior. That's why we choose our collection names, Girl on Fire, Wild as the Ocean. So it's all about sort of being powerful through beauty.
And standing out, yeah.
Exactly. And so to take that concept one step further, we're actually working with a foundation as well that's called #I am the code.
I am the code.
I am the code,
okay, correct. Details of I am the code are on the screen, guys, so do check them out.
Yeah, and so they're an amazing organization that are teaching young girls in marginalized communities abroad and in the UK coding lessons.
Great.
And so really making them part of the future. And so it's something I am very passionate about, and something that I think all brands should be about. We sell wonderful, good quality, beautiful products, and at the same time we do something to give something back so our customers feel empowered as well.
So social responsibility is an integral part of your brand, and you're using your power, using your exposure to help others as well outside of the beauty industry. And I think that's amazing, and more I think consumers are going to want to see brands doing that. I think it's going to be something that consumers expect. And that's one of the reasons they're going to be buying into the brand, because what you're doing outside of the brand itself. So I congratulate you on that, and I really love things like that. So
thank you so much.
Thanks for doing that, and do keep us up to date on how that goes and what you're doing. We would love to be involved.
Perfect, I definitely will. Thank you so much for having me.
No, I've not finished with you yet, Nadine. We're still
sorry.
Nadine, in the past I've talked about More Into Me and how that is personal to me. I became a mother, I sort of wasn't investing into myself as much, and I figured there are so many other women out there who also are probably feeling and going about their life the same way I was, feeling guilty about getting their nails, hair done, or joining a gym. So here we have More Into Me, where all women can access great brands and services for slightly less, and that would eliminate some of the guilt of actually being more into themselves.
And I love that concept, by the way.
Thank you very much. And of course, you're a partner of ours, and you've also joined the platform, so women out there can also get discounted Loella brushes.
Absolutely.
But talk to me about why it's personal for you.
Sure. So, I mean, you know this, having your own business, it couldn't get more personal. You have, your actual baby and the business as a baby. So it's hugely personal. Every single decision that I make for the brand is a reflection, I think, of myself. So just to give an example, we just talked about the foundation. At the time when we were looking for a partner, a lot of people said to me, you should really go into the beauty space, find a partner that has something to do in the beauty industry.
Right, yeah.
And I am personally just so passionate about education. So I just knew that was something that I wanted to do. And to me, the overall theme is empowerment, and you can do empowerment through beauty, and you can do it through education and many other areas. So I just stuck with what I am passionate about, and that's why we decided to go with I Am the Code. And so that happens with everything, the colors and the names and everything that I do. The brand is just couldn't be more personal.
Do you get satisfaction out of seeing your loyal customers really enjoy the Loella product range?
Oh, of course. I mean, one of the best compliments I think we have is when customers return, they sort of try out one or two brushes initially and just keep coming back for more until they got the full kit. I think that is the best testament that you can have.
Absolutely, no, definitely. Nadine, thank you so much for coming and joining me on the More Into Me show.
Thank you for having me.
I thoroughly enjoyed your company, so do come back and keep me updated on any extra product ranges that you launch.
Absolutely.
But before you go, would you mind if I actually had a bit of a squeeze of some of these?
Oh, please go for it.
Yeah, I actually love squeezing and feeling brushes, so they really do feel really soft. And they look amazing as well. I like the way they're funky. That is so me. I'm definitely a pink girl, just in case you haven't noticed.
I did know that. Hence I brought this colour to set.
So I definitely think this would be the range for me. Talk to me about this range. What is it called?
So the range is called Girl on Fire, but then we also name actually every single brush. So this brush you're holding is Powder Woman Penelope. So every single brush has a girl's name attached to sort of an explanation or a hint of what the brush is used for. We get a lot of customers who say, there's so many brushes, I don't actually know what they're for. And this way you don't need to guess.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's brilliant. We definitely have got to meet up again, Nadine, because I would love for you to come back and do a demo using your brushes as well to show the viewers how great these brushes are.
Of course, anytime.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Absolutely love for you to come back and show the viewers how these brushes work in action. So
anytime.
Thank you, Nadine.
Thank you so much.